So now let's take a look into part 4 of my story through failure fitness and faith, and how it continued to wreck my world. But as I can say this to you now, it's truly what has changed my life. It saved my life, in fact. So as we got through the period of time with my mom, I still had a gym. I was still running an organization that serviced a few hundred people here locally. I had 10 employees, but the business wasn't growing. And as hard as it was to open, the next decision I had to make was even harder, and that was it was time to sell. So, gosh, I struggled with it for about a year and realized that despite my best efforts, it wasn't good enough. So I had to make the decision. I had to call somebody up to help me sell this gym, something I put everything that I had, countless hours, training, and my really blood, sweat, and tears into the gym, and it wasn't growing. So if you know anything about business, you know that if your business isn't growing, that it starts to fail. So we ended up selling the gym, but deep down inside, it was something that I felt was, again, another failure. And at the same time, I didn't want anything to do with my fitness. So as I was even in the gym, I was bitter about it. So I kind of stopped working out. After I sold the gym, I didn't want to pick up any weights, do any kind of training. I was a mess. So as I kind of floundered around for a year, trying to figure myself out, figure out what I was going to do next, here I was about 20 years in and saying, I don't really know how to do anything else. But I also know that God doesn't want me to stay where I was at. He had bigger plans for me, and all I needed to do is listen to what He wanted. And He didn't want me to stop helping people in their health and fitness journeys. In fact, He wanted me to use that gift and continue to do it, but at the same time to share the gift that I've learned through others who've poured into my life about their faith and their journey and understanding who God was and how amazing it is to have a relationship with Him. Then it was clear. It was clear that He wanted me to get my butt back in good shape, and He wanted me to help other people get there too. But He also wanted me to share what I've learned through others, what I've learned through my relationship and growing closer to God and closer to understanding that this world is a complete mess. But it's much better going through that mess when you have a good Father who loves you and cares for you and is going to watch out for you. So as I leave this part 4, which truly is my new beginning, as I continue to probably have more failures down the road, as I continue to move forward in my fitness journey, and as I continue to be encouraged by God pouring into me through others and allowing me to do the same for those who don't know Him, for those who don't know how good it is to be in great, healthy shape. That's what it's all about. You see, this part 4 journey is truly just a new chapter, just a new starting point. And if you're that person right now that has been struggling, maybe you've had many failures and you've been unable to move past them. Maybe you've been on this kind of roller coaster ride with your fitness. Maybe you've been up and down in weight and completely just a mess. And as you're getting older now, you're realizing it's just not getting easier. Well, it isn't going to get any easier if you choose to not do anything about it. So my hopes are for this story of mine to encourage you, especially if you've gone or are going through failures, if you've maybe struggled with your fitness, and even if you're not too sure about this whole God thing or what faith is all about, just to give you a little bit of an inside story from this coach. Now, I can just tell you, there's lots of great coaches out there who can most likely help you on your health and fitness journey. But there's only one coach that's gone through my story. And if I can relate to you out there, and if I can help you get past your failures, if I can help you overcome some of your fitness battles, and if I can help point you in the direction of knowing that this world, as jacked up as it is, it's so much better knowing and having faith to get through it. So listen, thank you so much for watching my story. Let me know if you need the help. I would love to be that person to help you. Take care and God bless.